In the past few years, Ford has led the industry with new generations of small and large cars designed to meet the efficiency needs of American drivers in the 1980s. Everything we've learned worldwide about efficiencies in size and gas mileage has been combined to offer a brand new alternative for the largest car buying segment of all, family car buyers. These are people who typically are looking for both room and fuel economy, value, without compromising their taste in distinctive styling. Now, for traditional mid-size car buyers, it's time to listen to a whole new tune with an all-new tempo, the 1984 Ford Tempo. In terms of styling, standard features, function, and technology, Tempo clearly goes far beyond capabilities of the ordinary family car. As a result, it will also present an ideal blend for individuals who have never owned a car of this size before. It's a good alternative for full-size car owners because they don't have to sacrifice the riding comfort and convenience features they've become accustomed to in order to gain practicality and lower operating costs in their mid-size car. The same is true of small car owners who have outgrown their small car. They'll find seating for 5 passengers and comfort without giving up the handling and stability of front-wheel drive, and with minimum compromises in gas mileage. And for buyers interested in personal distinction and sporty performance, Tempo offers many of the same features found on the finest mid-size specialty cars, but at a fraction of the cost. In fact, with 3 distinct trim levels, available in either 2 or 4-door body styles, plus a host of special individual options, Tempo will attract a wide range of buyers. Market studies and buyer surveys have shown Tempo can provide significant advantages to 6 out of 10 new car buyers, regardless of what they presently drive. Never has a single automobile represented so many possibilities to so many different people. The thing people will notice first about Tempo is its clean, aerodynamic styling. It's completely contemporary, from its laid-back front grille, rectangular halogen headlamps, and wraparound parking lights, to its aerodynamic cutaway doors and hidden drip rails, and its European-style wraparound tail lamps. Tempo's exterior dimensions and 100-inch wheelbase place it squarely among other mid-size cars on the market. Tempo offers value as well as outstanding styling, particularly when compared with small economy cars. For buyers who seek a more distinctive look, it's an inexpensive step up to the mid-series Tempo GL. In addition to the features of the L series, the GL has narrow body side moldings, luxury wheel covers, bright headlamp doors, and front and rear bumper strips. Inside, Tempo GL features upgraded seat trim with recliners, as well as padded and carpeted door trim, vanity mirrors, deluxe sound package, interval windshield wipers, and electronic digital clock. Or for the ultimate in affordable luxury touring, there's the GLX, an automobile which rivals in looks and comfort some of the most expensive cars on the market. Standard features include bright grille accents, wide body side moldings, dual remote control mirrors on the 2-door, front and rear bumper cap extensions, as well as the luxury sound insulation package. Inside, passengers are surrounded by luxurious seat trim, rich cut-pile 14.5-ounce carpeting, and other details like a swivel map light, passenger assist handles, contoured rear seat back and package tray, luxury luggage compartment with storage bins, and more. Dual-note horn and a trip odometer are also included. Each Tempo trim level provides a distinct personality, giving Tempo a broader appeal to meet the many different tastes of today's mid-size car buyers. It's also important for buyers to know that there are a lot of high-tech features in Tempo which help to improve performance and operating efficiency, as well as the cost of ownership. For example, power is provided by a unique 2300 HSC four-cylinder overhead valve engine, a breakthrough in fuel-efficient power plants. HSC stands for high swirl combustion, a design that, simply put, means you get more power out of the same amount of fuel. It provides higher torque at lower RPMs. Result? Greater engine output is available when it's needed for acceleration, without sacrificing four-cylinder fuel economy while cruising. This engine can be matched to several transmissions. The standard transmission is a 4-speed manual with an overdrive fourth gear. For buyers looking for something a little more sporty, there's an optional 5-speed manual overdrive available. For greater convenience, there's also an optional automatic available. It's designed specifically to take advantage of the unique performance characteristics of the 2300 HSC engine. Tempo's powertrain is governed by the latest generation electronic engine control system, EEC4. The system continuously monitors driving conditions and responds within a millionth of a second to provide more power when it's needed, or maximum fuel economy when it's not. This gives buyers the best of both worlds, peppy performance as well as efficiency. And Tempo is the only car in its class to offer this state-of-the-art technology. Tempo matches this exciting performance with ride and handling usually associated with much larger automobiles. The result of fully independent front and rear suspension systems. In front, twin-tube McPherson struts are complemented by a standard front stabilizer bar. In back, a parallel 4-bar independent rear suspension system utilizes special tie rods and 4 suspension arms to stabilize the position of the rear struts and wheels, even during severe handling or on rough road surfaces. Add to this standard rack and pinion steering, power front disc brakes, and standard all-weather radial tires, and you've got the makings of a true driver's car. But that's only the beginning of the Tempo story. Tempo was also designed to ensure that it keeps its value year after year. It has built-in corrosion protection features which contribute to low cost of ownership. Most major systems were designed to help make service easier to perform or eliminate regular maintenance altogether. And because Tempo has to serve a variety of needs, from the practical to the luxurious, just about any individual option buyers could think of is available. Designed to tailor Tempo's standard high efficiency and technology for special requirements. These include dress-up options, such as an open-air roof, two-tone paint treatments, and special wheel and tire options. There are several audio options, including an all-electronic AM/FM stereo search radio with cassette player and a special premium sound amplifier. There are a host of comfort and convenience options, like power windows, air conditioning, power locks, power deck lid release, and the illuminated entry system, just to name a few. And there are important functional options, such as a tilt wheel or speed control, and the special TRX tire and TR Performance suspension package for driving enthusiasts. The point here is simply that Tempo offers the room and efficiency car buyers in the 1980s need, whether they're interested in practical value, performance, handling, sporty European styling, or the riding comfort and luxurious appointments of larger, more expensive, and less efficient models. There's never been a choice like this before, combining high technology and contemporary good looks in an affordable package. The 1984 Ford Tempo. Great looks, fun to drive, and practical. Tempo's all-new 2300 high-swirl combustion engine incorporates an important technological breakthrough for internal combustion engines. A prime feature of the high-swirl engine is a unique combustion chamber and valve design that causes the incoming fuel mixture to swirl for faster burning. This permits the engine to use higher compression ratios without spark knock or increased emissions while enhancing fuel economy. It also provides maximum torque output at slower engine speeds. Result? Tempo is very responsive and offers excellent passing performance. And the engine's performance is monitored by a sophisticated fourth-generation electronic engine control system. This system uses special electronic sensors in the engine compartment to supply operating information to a custom, high-performance microprocessor. A decade ago, this computer would barely have fit in Tempo's spacious trunk. Today, its compact circuitry is capable of making 1 million decisions a second to optimize the air-fuel mixture and spark timing under all operating conditions. It adjusts for engine load, weather, and intermittent use of select powered accessories. It even includes a self-diagnostic feature. Other special powertrain features found on Tempo include a lightweight aluminum manifold, water pump, radiator, an engine oil pan for efficient cooling, a self-adjusting clutch which never requires regular maintenance, an efficient, thermostatically controlled electric fan which only operates when actually needed for engine cooling, and an exhaust system which only requires simple tools to service. Tempo's manual transaxle features an overdrive transmission fourth gear that permits a 19% reduction in engine speed compared with a non-overdrive manual transaxle. This helps maximize highway cruising mileage. For sports-minded drivers, Tempo is offered with an optional 5-speed transmission, which also functions like an overdrive in fifth gear, plus close ratio gearing for a crisp and precise shift feel. Another practical option available with either of the manual transmissions is the shift indicator light, which advises the driver when an upshift would provide greater fuel economy. Even the automatic transaxle was designed with the fuel economy buyer in mind. It features a final drive ratio uniquely tailored to the output of the new HSC engine. The automatic transaxle is a split torque design. In first gear, the automatic transaxle transmits power by fluid coupling for smooth acceleration. However, when cruising in high gear, most of the fluid coupler slippage has been eliminated. 93% of the engine power is transmitted mechanically for improved efficiency. The transaxle is also a lubed-for-life design and never requires scheduled maintenance. That's especially important when you consider how popular automatics are among value-conscious family car buyers. The result of all these outstanding innovations in Tempo powertrain components is that mid-size buyers can obtain fuel economy ratings in the same ballpark with any domestic or foreign competitor, and in many cases can also attain superior performance, greater convenience, and lower maintenance. Because riding comfort and responsive handling are both important to many mid-size buyers, it was clear right from the start that Tempo's suspension would have to be something out of the ordinary. After hundreds of hours of computer design analysis and thousands of miles of testing, a suspension system was developed for Tempo. In front, it utilizes a coil spring McPherson strut type suspension, which has been modified to provide improved ride and decreased wear compared with previous strut designs. It utilizes offset spring seats, which reduce bending forces on the strut that create internal friction, while the top of the spring sits in a special ball bearing seat to accommodate rotational movement. This not only improves riding comfort, it also contributes to lowered steering effort. In addition, Tempo features a standard front stabilizer bar to help control body roll. The entire front suspension and steering systems are lubed for life and aligned at the factory. No scheduled maintenance is ever required over the normal service life of the vehicle. Similar modified McPherson struts and coil springs are used in back, but are augmented by special tie rods and a unique parallel 4-bar linkage system. While the struts and springs absorb up and down movement of the wheels, the rear suspension system helps maintain wheel position for firm contact with the road. That's particularly important during severe cornering. While significantly lighter in weight, this system permits the same amount of rear suspension travel as Ford's full-size car suspensions. That adds up to riding comfort and handling control mid-size buyers will have to experience to fully appreciate. As in the front, Tempo's rear suspension system is preset for alignment and lubed for life. In addition, the front wheels feature new cartridge-type wheel bearings which are permanently lubricated and sealed. They help to lower rolling resistance and reduce the cost of ownership. Combined with all the other benefits of this new suspension system, that adds up to greater overall value for dollar-conscious car buyers.